Hi, good afternoon. We are 27 high school students in the state of Mexico and we'll talk about how you should separate the different types of waste existing as this is a serious problem in the world and if not carried acute in a good way the consequences are managed so you should have a good environment educational awareness and the what we're doing to the every moment and take precautions because if we will not end our own life is correctly distinguish the color of recycling. In this way we will make a proper separation of everything we want to recycle. These colors can usually see the recycling in containers and bins for urban or domestic. In varying moments, let it know what kind of products should be in each container, and different the materials they are made. Some packaging of products that we use daily. You can complete this information with the different types of recycling see in the sidewalk. Recycling plastic color areas follows.
Recycling paper and cardboard. In this blue container you must deposit all kinds of paper and the cardboard which can be found in cartons and boxes or food containers, newspaper, magazines, wrapping papers or brooches among others also be accommodated in these containers. For effective use of this type of container and boxes or food containers, newspapers, magazines, wrapping papers or brooches among others also be accommodated in these containers for effective use of the type of container is advisable to properly fill the cartons and bottles to allow storage as much of this type of waste in the some communities of new neighbors of urban systems that of container goods collection. Important to consider the size of the what we're going to throwing away is James originate quite some regularity in the pipes and the causing so disaccomodar.
Yellow recycling. Plastic and cans in the yellow containers must be deposited all types of working products made from plastic, shoes, bottles, food containers are boxed. The cans and soft drinks they also have to be deposited in these containers, the latter being one for the major mistakes when it comes to recycling.
Glass. In this container, glass containers in the deposit such as bottles of spirits important no use this green ceramic or glass container. As remarkably expensive recycling index of the material wherever possible. We eliminate any kind of material such as cork, metal or paper which will contain the bottles or containers in glass container. We remove the light as this must be recycled at the rulers in the yellow container.
Red recycling. Hazardous waste. The although unusual red recycling bins are very useful and one that avoids greater environmental pollution. We can consider the industrial hazards waste as batteries, pesticides, oils, aerosols, or technological products. Depending on the area, we can further find some specific containers for stuck materials. The most common are the containers of batteries that are found in all kinds of shelters and street furniture in some cities. If you have questions or do not have a container of these characteristics, near we contact our town to get use the right directions.
Orange recycling organic. Although it is difficult to find the container of orange, these are used exclusively for organic material. If you do not have this type of the container as mentioned, we would use the grate.
Recycling grade. Other waste. In the gray containers, the waste that we have not sent so far are deposited, although mainly deposited in the biodegradable material. They are amongst numerous in the vast majority of urban centers. Although with time and greater environmental awareness should be achieved of containing more. Recycling has three main ecological consequences: reducing the volume of waste and choose the potential for contamination that will cause some materials take decades and even centuries to degrade. Preservation of natural resources as the recycled material is used. Reduce costs associated with the production of made goods, since often the use of recycled materials reports a lower cost than virgin material, such as HDPE or recycled granulated cardboard. It takes much longer. If you do not recycle, increasingly will be more trash in the world. If not recycled, there is the risk that our homes and habitats can be destroyed, and it will be possible that we did not have the resources every day. Not carried out the separation of garbage, people call different toxic gas and ever the horrible stretch of garbage.
If you recycle, you will have a better future. If you recycle, you can get a profit. If you do not recycle, the world engine is not recycled, the world will be a danger. With that, it we invite you to recycle because in the mentioned we cause harm to the environment. Thanks and goodbye.